Hey folks, Mike North here for the Daily Herald, the Rebel Inside, a special Super Bowl preview with my buddy from the East Coast, from Philadelphia, Atlantic City. You can check him out, theartieclearshow.com. Right there, it's featured right on in the Daily Herald. And believe me when I tell you this, he joins us for 30 and 5. The guy's all over the place on Fox Saturday and Sunday with me. Looking forward to talking to my buddy Artie Clear. What's up, Arturo?
Michael, how are you today, sir?
I'm doing good. Now, let's talk, first of all, let's talk about the Ray Lewis situation. ESPN reportedly getting ready to hire him for next year as a football contributor. I just heard coming over here, people talking about that. It seems that this latest development may sort of muddy that water up. I mean, do we want to see a guy who was involved allegedly in a double murder and now allegedly with cheating in the game of football, which wasn't relevant until I guess Ray Lewis got caught with it? Do we want to watch this guy comment on football for the next 10 years?
I would say no, because the simple fact is ESPN, that's a suit and tie type of job, clean as a whistle, can't have facial hair, can't have long hair. Ray Lewis, it's funny how this story should come out right at the Super Bowl. How did it come out just now, though? That's what gets me, intrigues me, is during Super Bowl week, here comes a story out about Ray Lewis to try to steal the spotlight. I think he's going to concentrate on football for right now and worry about his job after the Super Bowl is over. But if I was ESPN, and this is all true, no, I do not hire him.
Well, there's a good chance, and we've seen this before. I mean, Reggie White, I remember he made some comments. He had a Campbell Soup commercial all lined up, and he was supposed to have an analyzing job lined up, and then he made some derogatory comments towards certain ethnic races, and it didn't work out, and he ended up getting dumped. So I think it's a serious situation for Ray Lewis. Now, as far as the Super Bowl is, you know what, it's one of those games, Artie. One day I like San Francisco, the next day I like the Ravens.
It's 2 weeks before the Super Bowl is a lot of time to think about it, Michael. So at that point, you're almost like playing a ping pong match with yourself, because one day you like the Ravens, the next day you like the Niners, and this comes out about the Niners, and the next day something comes out about the Ravens. The truth of the matter is that this game is a very even matched game, that they mirror one another on defense. On their offense, it's different because Kaepernick's in there, but Flacco's your pocket quarterback. They've been scoring points, Baltimore, so is San Francisco. They changed the offensive coordinators. They changed their offensive line, Baltimore. Here comes San Francisco changing their quarterback. A lot of stuff about Alex Smith. Don't have his own podium coming out there, trying to get him involved and say something that will disrupt things. But it's such an evenly matched game that's why you're going on and off the fence, because you just don't know, because it's like a pick'em.
Yeah, well, Alex Smith is saying all the right things, says he wants his release after the Super Bowl, which means that he won't cash the $8.5 million, but he knows that he's going to cash more, saying all the right things, doing the right things, and being a good teammate.
You think that say the Kansas City Chiefs wouldn't give him a 5-year deal, the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Arizona Cardinals wouldn't give a guy like him a 5-year deal for, say, $70 million, somewhere around there, and he's going to start shooting his mouth off at the Super Bowl right before he's ready for the biggest payday of his life?
Yeah, I mean, here's a guy not even going to play, and he's sitting in the catbird seat talking about Alex Smith. Let's do a score real quick for this week's Super Bowl for this coming up. What do you got, Artie?
I got 27-23. The San Francisco 49ers, who are 5-0 lifetime in the Super Bowl, will go 6-0. I think the Niners can win it. Kaepernick's going to be a great player, Mike. What a future this kid has. But I like the Niners. All
right, I'm going to go with 23-16 the same way, Artie. I just think there was a lot of Baltimore people, but now that you stop and you start investigating the game and you see, the players on both sides, you see the coaches, it's an evenly matched game. I just think the running of Kaepernick, who was stopped the last time, didn't want to run, didn't have to, I think will come through. Artie, as always, great job. Thanks for joining us here on the Daily Herald, the Rebel Inside, my friend.
Michael, thank you so much. We'll see you Friday on the Artie Clear Show from 6 to 7 Eastern Standard Time. Listen to Mike North and Artie Clear. Thank you, Michael.
You got it, buddy. That's Artie Clear. Mike North, Rebel Inside.